Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. This is the offline. Today guys, we have a video on how to run water RYU or the water striker Moore, which is the same unit. We're gonna go through base stats as always. We're gonna go through the skills, through sets, offsets, or how to run set, offset, what stats to aim for, where this unit is good, and also how to counter it. Guys, before we get into it, don't forget to like and subscribe to the video if you haven't already. Over 90% of the people that watch my videos are not currently subscribed to the channel, so please, if you can, hit the subscribe button. It's free and help me so much. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's try to make it as a less than 10 minutes video as well, but I do want to try to say everything about the unit anyway. Alright, let's start with the base stats. Pretty good base stats actually, I'm not gonna lie. It's an attack type unit but has 11k base HP, which is really good. Base attack 101, pretty good. Defense is a bit low, but it's not even that horrible. 604, it's okay. It's on the bad side, but it's an attack type unit, so the defense was gonna be low anyway. Base speed 103, which is actually pretty decent. For a stripper, it's definitely decent. So what does the water RYU do? Skill 1, attack break, harmful effect rate plus 10%. So he has 75% chances of attack breaking the opponent. Skill 2, AoE strip. So attack everybody. So AoE attack, free hit each of the opponent, free hit on each of the opponents, and then each hit has 30% chance to remove one beneficial effect and then absorb the attack bar by 10% on the opponent. So it can get 100% attack bar if he actually strips everything on first turn and gets another turn, but it's 30% chances, which goes up to 50%, which is not bad, but it doesn't always strip on the first hit. It doesn't always steals the attack bar, but it definitely messes up the turn order on the opponent's side, which is actually really good. 50% chances of stripping each hit, which is makes it pretty reliable anyway, and then is a free turn cooldown, which is also pretty good. The passive, basically he offsets the damage that he receives and also gets an extra turn, like instant turn. It gets the attack bar filled up straight away. So if the opponent has single hit damage dealers, is not gonna receive any damage, plus is gonna get a turn, even if he wasn't to. Even if he had 0 attack bar, he's gonna get 100% attack bar. This passive is also available every 3 turns. That's insane because it stays attack bar, right? So it's gonna take a lot of turn. Also, he has a speed lead 24%. Oh my gosh, this unit is insane. A stripper with the speed lead is crazy. Now, how do we run the water RYU? Guys, I feel like there is some ways of running him. If you want him to go first, you want to go first turn, definitely can build him super fast on Swift. If he's fast enough, you can get it off wheel. If he's not fast enough, you should probably go wheel. Yes, he offset the damage one time. Now, if they have a resetter like Ganymede, I don't think he would be able to reset him straight away. But overall, like, wheel would be good. Wheel would be pretty good on him. It doesn't really need to be on wheel, I'm not gonna lie, because he offset completely the damage anyway. He gets attacked. It doesn't need will. I would say, especially if you go Swift, it doesn't need will. There's another way of running him, which would be Despair, and it's good because obviously he strips, he has an AoE, so he can Despair stun the opponent. He also is usually built fast, and he has speed lead. So it's gonna be fast, gonna be taking a lot of turns. So Despair is not bad at all for RYU. I've seen Despair, Nemesis. Again, Will probably is good because there is always an Okeanos on the other side, right? So Okeanos can, yes, offset the first hit, but the second hit can go through. So I would say still Will would be a pretty good offset. If not, you can build him on Nemesis, I guess. You can build him on Focus because you're gonna need accuracy anyway. But definitely I feel like Will offset is still pretty good on him. Also because of Chompang, right? Chompang, if he has immunity, Chompang probably gonna use the strip. If he doesn't have immunity, Chompang is more likely to use skill 3 and it's gonna reset one time. Well, it's gonna increase the cooldown by 1. So I would say Will is actually the best way to go for the offset. What stats you should focus on? You probably should focus a lot on speed, especially if you build him on Swift. You want a lot of speed, so you kind of want to go first because then you can decrease attack bar on the opponent. So speed, HP, defense, some attack, and definitely accuracy. You need decent accuracy on him. Yes, it goes 3 times, but even with skill ups, he has 50% chances of stripping. It's not super reliable, but it goes 3 times. You definitely need decent accuracy on him, so I would focus on speed, mostly accuracy, then HP, defense, and attack. Why do I say attack? Because his base attack is already high. He's gonna hit pretty hard, especially with the artifacts. Artifacts with damage, extra damage by speed, extra damage by attack, extra damage by HP. So if you put attack from the subs, you're gonna increase the effect of the artifacts effects. So I would say focus on this stuff. If you build him on this pair, you're still gonna have to focus on the same stats, maybe a bit less on, no, actually the same amount, yeah, still speed. Even on this pair, he needs to be fast. I know he has a passive, he's gonna take turns, but usually people avoid hitting him and try to kill everybody else before hitting him. So you definitely want to move with him anyway, so you kind of want him fast regardless. Also, even if he gets hit, he proc the passive, the faster you are, the quicker you're gonna have the passive up again. So it's gonna be harder for the opponent to kill him as well. So definitely, yeah. So this pair of Swift, I think the ways to go with him. Probably Swift. I would say Swift is pretty good on him, but also this pair is not bad at all. So yeah, that's how I would build, and that's what stats I would focus on. You could build him on crit damage, but especially if you go on this pair, you can build him on crit damage. But I feel like even off crit damage, with the artifacts, it's gonna do okay damage. So yeah. So what is it good for? Definitely RTA. I've been seeing Water RYU in RTA so much. Very high ranked players use him a lot. He's insane. He has attack break as well on skill 1, which is not bad because you can attack break some damage dealer and they're gonna do 50% less damage. You can mess up the turn order on the opponent with this, which is actually insane. And obviously it's gonna be hard to actually kill him. It is hard to kill him. Also, people like to counter AoE strippers with Verdeheal nowadays, triple revenge Verdeheal. But if he goes, like, obviously triple revenge Verd can counter, but can also glance on water. If he countered on Chivu, it's gonna crit. If he goes for water, he might glance at least 1 hit, and if he decreases enough attack bar, you're still gonna go next. So he counters the counter. He counters the counter. It's pretty good. It's really good. Also, I'm pretty sure that if you do this and the Verdeheal revenge, you're gonna pop his passive. So probably the Verd is gonna have 1 hit only. I'm not sure because I don't have him. I didn't test him that way, but I'm pretty sure that's how I'm gonna work. But yeah, regardless, the Verd can still glance on him, so you can still attack bar. So it's gonna be harder for Revenge Verd to counter him. So yeah, where is he usable? As I was saying, RTA, and I know that some people is trying to use him in Siege defense because he has a speed lead that can be used anywhere. He has this passive and he has a strip. Strip for Siege defense is actually pretty good. He has attack break as well and decrease attack bar. I think it's pretty good for Siege defense as well. Probably for that You might build him on crit damage on violent, probably, but I'm not super sure about that. I didn't face any siege defense with him, but I know really high ranked guilds are trying him out in siege defenses. So I feel like those are the two ways, the two areas where you can use water RYU. I don't think it's that good for other area of the games, but for these two areas of the game, especially RTA, is insane. How do you counter him? You don't. No, but for real, you probably need to avoid hitting him, because as we were saying, this is available every 3 turns. Also, when he uses it, he is gonna steal some attack bar, so it's 3 turn, but it's gonna cycle through the turn really quickly. Especially if he's on disperse, avoid hitting him, because you don't want the AoE disperse stun to go, you know. Other ways to counter him is units that have multi-hit. Multi-hit are really good, because the first hit is gonna offset the damage, but the second, third, fourth, whatever hit they have, they're gonna hit him. They're gonna hit him. I have Dark Panda, and Dark Panda works okay against him. I guess Fangyan will work decently well against him, because he has the AoE, so the Fangyan would increase attack bar. He has multi-hit, he can offset the first, but second, third hit can defense break him. And then, you know, if you defense break him, his defense already low, so he's gonna get a lot squishier than it is already. Etna, pretty good. If Etna is faster than him, maybe you can stun him. Maybe you can stun him. Other units that multi-hit are pretty good against him. Ganymede or Wind and Bison actually is not bad, because he resets, he gets the attack bar, but then Wind and Bison goes again, so it decreases attack bar to 0s again. So pretty good. Multi-hitter overall, Wind and Bison I like, and but multi-hitter overall, if you get a defense break on him, it's gonna be much easier to actually kill him. But overall as well, a good way to deal with him is don't hit him. It might get the first turn, but then don't hit him. He's fast, yes, but if you go for him, it might get a lot more turns, you know. So that is a good way to deal with it. Ganymede can reset, but honestly his cooldowns are really low, so like hard to counter. But yeah, multi-hitter are pretty good against him, and defense breaker on skill 1 are actually pretty good against him. Guys, this is the end of the video. I went over the 10 minutes, I'm sorry about that. I want to say everything though. Do let me know in the comment below how you are using RYU and how you have your one built. Water RYU, Water Striker, amazing unit. I hope we're gonna get one on my account. And guys, that is the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye everybody, take care guys, stay safe, bye.